All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to my stream. We're going to do some Kerbal Space Program again, but we're going to have something new starting tomorrow. Well, not new, but new for the stream. All right, good evening. And I wanted to check my audio there. All right, so let me get Kerbal up and running here. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Cool. There's the game. All right. We are doing... Right. We're doing a drill site for dirt. I worked out off screen, I worked out some of the issues with minerals, so that should be up and running, but we're going to go review each site. I want to make sure that the resupplies are locked into Kerbal alarm clock, because I don't want no Kerbal starving. Alright. Repaving the runway. Where's the runway at? I never use a runway. No, I've used it before. Alright, let's I've turned on the science collecting contracts again because, well, we ran out of funds. So I had to borrow some. I can pay it back, but I think we're going to pay it back once we get the drill sites up and running. I think. I'm going to pay it back. Alright, so let's go take a look. Make sure... I'm gonna have to... Let's see, bases. Landers. I only got 6 bases. I don't think that's completely accurate. Alright, so we'll just go down the list here. Minimus compartment hab. Oh, that was a project. That was a test I was doing. I probably can get rid of that. MUN resource scanner, right? MUN ore drill base. I was getting distracted from all my failures. All right, so according to this, they have 409 days. So the resupply. Where are they at? One ore drill. I don't have the drill site on here. Really? Alright, so let's add them. Resupply. And again, they have 409 days, so we'll say at 450 days. Oops, it's not what I wanted. There we go. Add that. Alright. Ooh, look at that. In 10 days we got something going on. Nice. Something historical. Alright, so that's that. Would it be easier if I just... I'm probably going to miss something if I just... Yeah, I'm... Oh, it does work. That's from ScanSat. The only thing is, can I use it as a navigational marker? Probably can't. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's go to ScanSat and see if we can get rid of that marker. No, it's still there. So it's got to be on the big map. And see it. Oh, see now. Okay, so how do I clear that landing? Oh, huh. There's not a way to clear. Actually, that's less confusing. Huh. Well, okay, I'm just gonna have to know it's there, unless that landing toggle waypoint. See, it's still... Yeah. Alright, well, I'll have to figure out how to get rid of that. So anyways, we were ever so quickly here going to go through the tracking station. Make sure we have all the resupplies locked into our alarm clock, because I know I'll forget. We just did... This one's next, because we just did... We did that. Let's do this. Oh, this is unmanned, so... Oh, wait, is it? No. Do I have Kerbals here? Oh Christ, that's terrible. I don't know where I have people at. Yeah, okay, I have Kerbals here. Alright. And they got 155 days, so MUN Orc Proc. MUN Orc, okay, so they're already in there. Okay, good. They're in. What else do I have over here? Okay, that's the dirt spotter, because I think... Oh, they actually have more food. I need to, this supply drop needs to be tied in. Alright, so they'll have more. And they have... Oh, right, because I think I don't need these docking ports anymore, and I'm going to convert them over to flex tubes and use them to connect, I believe, we have dirt at this location. So if I bring up this... And then this, change this to dirt. Yes, we have a lot of dirt here. So we'll move this. We won't, oh god, see it's got a relay on it. Oh, how important that is. Alright, anyways, let's get rid of that. How much power are they doing here? Okay, so they generate just enough power. So I can't really borrow their power. Need more power storage. Alright, anyways. So we're gonna have the Hey Elaine, how you doing, man? Yeah, long time no see. You were just asking. Who are you asking? Were you asking yourself? Not that that's weird, not really. Oh, you know, this happened, so yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so anyways, let's go back and double check all of our drill sites here. Alright, so that's the drill site, the ore processing. So we should have gypsum is next. I was talking with, oh, Enraged. Oh, I got you, yes. So I was saying if you're talking to yourself and you're answering yourself, well, you know. There's the gypsum. Let's go see. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong about talking to yourself. Lots of people do it. Alright, so... Oh, that's right. This is slanty location. Alright, so first of all, Kerbal alarm clock is the gypsum in here. I don't see it. No, it's right there. Alright, so that's locked in. Cool. So what's after gypsum? I'm just going through and double checking. There's some drill sites that I kind of hurried through. I didn't add the resupplies to Kerbal alarm clock, so that's what I'm doing right now. Gypsum I just did. Here's the metallic ore. Alright, and that was the last one we did yesterday. And today we're going to set up dirt. Very exciting. Not really. Well, we already have a dirt located. We're going to actually tie it into the ore processing facility. Maybe. Alright, there's a little bunny hop going on there. Interesting. Well, thanks, I appreciate that very much. I really do. I mean, it's always ooh, that's cool. It's always good to hear that. Believe it or not, it's streamers say. Streamers and YouTubers are like, they like to hear the feedback, good or bad. Oh, I got a lot of supplies here that we need to tie in. So let me see what they got right now. First of all, are you guys, where am I at? I'm at the metallic ore. Gypsum. Okay, so metallic ore is not here. They have 230 days, so we'll mark it for 200 days. And I know they're going to actually draw on these resources, but I want to get it tied to the base, so yeah. I want to get it tied into the base so they actually, because I don't think this stuff gets picked up by scavenging, and I don't think it's tied into this. I don't think so. Alright, let's add these guys. Oops. Add. Ooh, wrong one. No, I don't want to do that. Don't add. Get on the right. There. Now I'll add. Do. Oops. And 220 days. Alright, cool. Now everyone's taken care of. Now we can actually launch some rockets. So let's go ahead. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Let's do an F5. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to send out a reconfigured rover. And I had a lot of problems with actually this site trying to get a rover to land. Seemed like the one I landed a couple times before. I guess I got lucky because I was having all sorts of weird balance and thrust issues. So we want to go back to the last rover we sent, which was for minerals. So I'm going to go to saves. Easier for me to, what am I looking for? MUN rover minerals version 2. Alright, so MUN minerals. MUN rover, sorry. Rover minerals 2. Load that up. And again, we're going for dirt. So this is already set up for dirt. We just have to change this to dirt. There it is. I was getting a little scared. Alright, and then we need to change this to dirt. Oh, there it is. Alright, that. Lock. Alright. We're going to call this MUN rover dirt. And just leave it version 2. Alright. So, should be ready to launch this and hopefully land it better than I did last time. Alright. See if I can't learn from my mistakes yesterday. Did Kerbals get aboard? Please tell me Kerbals did not get aboard. There was a mod I used to use. What was it called? Crew Manifest. Probably have to see if there's a 1.2 version of that. Because if I accidentally launched the vessel and I didn't want crew, I could use Crew Manifest to bump them out. So I got crew. So the only way I can fix that now is I have to revert back to the VAB. And then we bump the crew off. No one's going. It'd be cool if, like, the Kerbals would ask for permission, and I could go, no! Same. I think it would be cool. So we're going to land this close to the ore processing, because we have a high concentration of dirt there. There might be a higher concentration, but I don't think it's going to be too critical. I could be wrong. Alright. So, let's go ahead and press F5 here. And let's launch this. A lot of moving parts here. A little bit of a pause. It's the game wanting to not let go of the craft, but it did. So the lifter is a fairly proven vehicle. I am having to rework how I land the rover because it's okay. I could probably do a lot better. So as this is going, let's see if I do a look at the resource pages from MKS. So we have gypsum, we have metallic ore, we have minerals, and we're going to get dirt. So it looks like we're about halfway through. So good. All the boring launch after launch of landing, drilling, mining. So it's taken about a week to learn how to reuse MKS because it's been a while. In fact, I went to Rover Dude's stream the other night and I told him, hey, you know, I'm finally getting the hang of it again. And he said, great. My concern is, not my concern, is that after I'm done with the infrastructure on the surface and it can self-sustain itself and we establish an actual launch base, launch platform, I want to build a station for the MUN. And then if I do a station, then I have to figure out some sort of a resupply for the station because he redacted the orbital version of MKS, which was called OKS. I did not know that. Which is weird because he's got something called an orbital something something, and I thought it would have something to do with automated, you know, resupplies as long as there was something within the sphere of influence, but I was so wrong. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the fairing here. Just a little weight. There it goes. Alright, so we need 1433 to get our orbit. Our boosters are almost empty, so we'll be using the main stage after that. Check this out. See if this looks cool or not. Here we go. About 1 second. Okay, that wasn't that cool. I thought it might be cooler. Guess not. Alright. Oh well. I evidently don't know how to make cool. I wonder if I could maybe, instead of using thuds... Oh, okay, this is a problem. I forgot I remade this and forgot to do that. I'm limiting... Whoa. I am limiting the gimbal because, well, they gimbal like crazy. And by limiting it, it gives me a little bit better control. You thought it was pretty cool? What was pretty cool? What'd I do? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Lane. Alright, did I get all of them? That one's limited, so did it do the other side? Cool. Oh wait, that one's set at 24. 25. Alright, so everyone's at 25, right? No. 25 and 25. Alright, so we're in orbit. And we're still packing some, more than half of what we need. So we're going to go ahead and utilize what fuel we have left in the main stage to get us to the MUN. And this is going to be a fairly equatorial sort of landing, thank God. Because I still can't, I'm still not real good at landing these rovers. It was funny, the first two I didn't really land without a hitch. And then the third one was, I went through 9 failures. Somehow my center of mass and center of thrust shifted somehow when I didn't even change the rocket. I like using the rover that way. If you land too far from the site where the higher concentration of whatever is, you can drive back and kind of set up shop, so to say. So we won't have to reconfigure these guys because we just want dirt. So maybe, oh, okay, so we're gonna have, we don't need a logistics. Okay, so I'm gonna tie this rover into, I think I'm gonna tie it into the ore facility we're gonna park this next to, because it already has a logistics structure there. So we can utilize that, utilize the Kerbal. We just need a logistics inflatable for dirt. And a PDU. So instead of logistics, we'll fly out a PDU. So we'll save on this one a little bit. The PDU will give it the power it needs, and hopefully that works. We will, you know, get that all squared away. Looks like that's just floating. Alright. I did change that to dirt, right? I did, good. Oh, no, we got a logistics. Oh! Okay. We'll see if it works. So we should be on our way to the MUN. Do that. Maneuver node there. Get this at an altitude of like between 40 and 50. Alright. There we go. So we got our mid-course correction coming up. Get our orbit. And then we will attempt to land this. Not looking forward to this. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. I just... After the epic failure I had yesterday, it was terrible. Get this out of the way. I even changed the landing stabilizers, I think, because I think I was using these other ones. Alright, coming up on our course correction here. We got our landing struts out. Good. Landing stabilizers. They are not stock. They're part of MKS, one of the mods in there. Anyways. Alright, let's finish off that burn. Let's go ahead and add our orbit. Doesn't have to be a perfect orbit, because we're just gonna land. Then F5. Okay. Let's go back to the craft. I always like watching the approach on planets. I always think it's kind of cool. So there's Kerbin. We're going to say goodbye to Kerbin and say hello to the MUN. I wonder if it would VTOL better if the engines were closer to the center. I don't know. I don't know that much about aerodynamics. There's the MUN. We're all upside down and stuff. Is there really an upside down in space? I don't think there is. So yesterday was the 14th. So it was a good day, bad day. Not a bad day. But for as long as I've been doing YouTube, which I did YouTube fairly heavily for almost about a year, and I learned a lot, and then I started doing the stream and found that I could still play my games. I can't edit anything, so if I make a mistake or I have a crash, it's all part of the stream, because taking the video straight from Twitch over to YouTube, the editor is not very good. And when you try to take it from YouTube or from Twitch and download it, it's out of sync with my editor anyways. And yes, I could very well record at the same time, I think, and then I could just re-edit. But anyways, the whole rendering time is just, it's a very long process. So now is this, that's our gypsum, that's our minerals, that's the, not what I want. Where's the, oh no, no. Okay, I almost thought I have to go. So that's the ore. This is what we want. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Kerbal Engineer. I'm gonna put rendezvous. MUN ore. Proc. I'm just gonna use that to target. Alright. Then is what we're going to do is we're going to do one big braking here. We need to do that. Get rid of that. That's going to cost 210 of the 1183 that we have. And just in case, I'm going to go ahead and lock these tanks. They don't actually get... I don't think they are, because I think the... yeah, crossfeed is not enabled, but you never know. You never know. I want to try something. I want to see if I can't kill all of my horizontal speed. So when I start to drop down, I'm just dropping straight down versus trying to have to worry about changing angle or whatnot. So that should be us right there. All right. Slowing down nicely. Oh, we must have a oh, that's right. The dirt spotter's got a relay antenna on it. I forgot. All right. And now is what I want to do is get almost over the target. That's not really over the target though. That's more over the target. Alright. Yeah, 972. And this is going to cost 229. There's our target right there. Yep. So anyways, what I want to do is try to come to a pretty much a dead stop to where I don't have any horizontal or any vertical speed, and I can just kind of land I can detach and drive. Something like that. Oh, and then my staging is not correct there. Alright, here we go. Burn coming up. See how this does. So right now we're overshooting the target, and we're still 36,000 up. So what if I do one more maneuver, and let's put on the brakes again. About right on target. Let's too many things in the way. All right, so let's do that. Not much of a burn. We still have some horizontal velocity here. See if I can't use this to pretty much kill it. Okay, so let's kill that. Base. Change this to surface. Point retro. And if we... Alright. Alright, let's do an F5. Let's go ahead and stage all the parts. Get back to the rover. We want to switch to this as our control. And we want to unlock the engine or the fuel. Stage them. But we still have some whoa, I was not taking that into account whatsoever. So that puts us right over the target. I still have a horizontal speed of 42. So is that a matter of... And I also have a... So how do I kill that horizontal speed? I have to wait till I get lower, don't I? Alright, let's see if that works. Do an F5. The horizontal speed is slowing down. Alright. Maybe it's the vertical speed I should be concerned. Okay, see, this is where craft gets loopy. Here. Surface. Target. I seem to have... Oh, I don't have the target anymore. Okay, that was not... Oh, there's my... Oh, okay, so we need to... Alright. So, I guess the question is... So what does this do? That does that. That's good. So where am I going to land? It's not so bad, I guess. What if I do RCS? The only thing is, this is going to eat through our fuel. And that's increasing our horizontal speed. I don't... But it's our vertical speed. No, our vertical speed is our up and down. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I hardly have any horizontal speed. Alright. So that's the trick. Everyone's always told me. I've always told everyone. Gotta kill that horizontal speed. No. Guess I need to listen to my own so-called advice. Alright, not the most... But nothing exploded. See, last time we had lots of explosions. And we're 1.8 kilometers away from our destination, so not bad. Well, let's do an F... Oh, we can't. Alright, wait, can I actually... use that to slow down? Then let's... Oh, I'm still moving. Great. There we go. Alright, got a quick save. Now let's turn on the brakes. Put down the landing gear. Excellent. Alright, I want to make sure we control from the cab. Alright, so we got a little bit of a drive, which is fine. Kind of a waste of resources there, but better to have more than not enough, I always say. Alright. Okay, we're on our way. So, overshooting the target to have a safe landing? Yeah, okay, sure. I get it. So I guess actually, let's see, if I do this, do that, I want to set this to dirt. No data. Okay. What if I... Do I have to be... Alright, so let me brake and see if I can run this scan. Alright. No data on dirt. Huh. Can I not... And I can't seem to... run this test. I don't get it. Alright, let's just get closer to... I know we had dirt there. Oh well. I was just thinking that if there was dirt here, we could set up shop. But again, I think I want to tie this in because we have the crew, we have the logistics. So in theory, we could actually, I think, connect this using this reactor to supply this with power, and we just have to fly out a PDU. That way we can use this as an emergency power supply. Well, fly out PDU, that means we need another engineer. Alright, something to think about. Alright, so dirt says there's 26% according to this. Totally random. Alright, what am I looking for here again? I wonder if that tool needs to be refreshed or something. And that says we have 26%. I don't know. I wonder if we have the flex tubes. Oh, probably do. Yeah, I do. Is that a radiator overheating? That's so weird. Start slowing down. Alright, so here's the ore processing facility that has habitation, has the crew, it's fully functional. So why can't they also manage the dirt? So we have extra flex tubes here we can borrow. Oh, don't want to hit anything. Don't want to break anything. Alright, so I'm gonna put on the brakes. Just do an F5. Still no dirt. I have no idea what that was. Huh. Because I was here earlier, so I need to move this. This is supplies and stuff. The only thing is, okay, we can move it over here and tie it in down here. Because what I want to do is I want to take off. I'm going to take off, disassemble one of these docking ports, put a flex tube, and connect him here. Yeah, that'll work. So let's go ahead and this has got fuel. Get rid of that. Do that. Do that. Oh, engines are off. Oh, they're on. Oh, got a little wobbly there. I was a little scared. Alright. And what we want to do, let's go up a little higher. Turn on RCS. Let's push it out this way. A little more. Like I said, we're going to move it over here. We'll connect it to the hab. Alright, let's go ahead and land it. Center it a little bit more. So anyone with attention to detail issues won't go, hey, that's crooked. I'm gonna go, you're right. It is. Alright. Turn those tools off. Let's go ahead and turn off RCS. Alright, let's go get our engineer. There we go. Which is a 0 experienced engineer for some reason. I don't get it. You got a tool? You have a tool. Alright. Alright, so you need to... Oh, just go right over here. Cool. And go over here. Link. And link. Alright, so now we have access to those additional supplies, and what I'm going to do here is we're going to grab a flex tube from here. Should you have some in the inventory? Do? Cool. Alright. Then, go do some work. Ugh. I think maybe we'll attach him to this end because he has an inflatable off to the right. Alright, so do this. Alright. Alright, so I don't need a docking port, so we can just disassemble that part. Explosion coming. Oh. I need something else. Darn it. Alright, so I think I've been told I can just set this stuff here. Alright. This is what I need to do. Is I need one of those radial attachment things. I brought some. You never know. Inventory and that thing. Point. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I can't carry one of those, huh? I need another Kerbal. Did I do that wrong? Is that gonna be too heavy for him? It is. Alright, so I gotta get the other Kerbal. Alright. Yeah, fine, whatever. So hopefully, I got enough Kerbal power to, lift this stuff. Now. Alright. Am I gonna do this? Is this one of those things where I'm gonna have to move it along the ground? Oh. Take this. Come on. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So this is gonna be slow going, but evidently I don't have the verbal strength to move one of these, so we have to move it like this, unfortunately, which is fine. That's okay. Didn't take that long. Oh, scooting along. All right. Too far. Alright, so let's see here. What we want to do, grab this, and... needs to go right there. Please work. Don't blow anything up. Did that work? Oh my gosh. I think that worked. Alright. Let's grab this. And we want to put it... Am I too far? I'm too far. Really? Come on. There we go. Alright. I wonder if that actually node attached. I don't know. I've never did this before. Alright, so... Oh, it did. I was just too far. Cool. So now, this works. Alright, the crew hatch thing is upside down. Cool. So now I just need another flex tube to attach to the back of that. Very cool. So let's go get the other Kerbal. Where's the other Kerbal? We can put them back in logistics. Okay, this thing needs to move anyways. Alright, still got plenty of fuel. Let's do the same thing. And do that, do that, do that. Is it out of power? No, it's got power. Oh, there we go. And let's just move it this way. Out of the way. A little more. This is my dirt spotter. It's also a relay, so very convenient. Hello Twitch, finally let me sign in after trying for 3. It wouldn't let you sign in. It wouldn't let you sing in. Maybe it's a singing voice. I don't know. I'm kidding. All right. So I'm concerned I'm not seeing any data on dirt here. Okay, so this Kerbal is the one that we want to put back. You are the pilot, right? You're my pilot. You need to go back into the logistics. Alright, so let's do that. So again, I have the crew to manage logistics and stuff here, which is really cool. Get you back there. Oh, whoa, 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 dude. Or lady, or you. Alright. Alright, so we got the pilot aboard logistics. This stuff will clean up later. Sign in. Alright. So what we want to do here is... I want to get the Kerbal out of the way because we're going to back in... Oh, we need to go get another flex tube anyways. Alright. Let me just stand on top of it instead of trying to hover. Whoa, okay, let me try to stand on top of it. There we go. Alright. There we go. That was so much easier. Alright. Alright, and then this flex tube will be for the back of the rover, so we'll go ahead and attach that. Back in the rover. Alright, so put that there. It's upside down, that's fine. Alright. I'm just gonna set him off to the side here and hopefully I don't run him over. And I'm hoping this makes a connection. Where's the rover? Alright, so let's take the brakes off. Let's pull out a little bit. And let's start to back in. And on the brakes. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. Can I pull forward just a smidge? I would really like to line this up. Let's do this. Oh, wrong way. So let's pull this way. Yes, I'm trying to parallel park on the MUN. On the MUN. Alright. A little more. Alright. Everything's backwards and upside down here for maneuvering. Alright, so now let's go back. Forward. Oh. Why won't it correct? Alright, let's overcorrect and then overcorrect back. Alright. Alright. That's going to be close enough. Yes. That will be just fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the struts down. Okay, those did not want to deploy. There you go. Alright, let's put up the landing gear. Hey there, Linux Guru. How the heck are you, Mr. Mod Resurrector Extraordinaire, owner of many mods? He's actually the curator of more mods than the more months than I've actually been playing the game. So, whoa. I don't know if that says anything. Alright, so I don't want the debris. I want the Kerbal. Don't want that. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm hoping this works. Okay. That linked. We don't have to refit the drills. Alright, so I guess a way to test is if we go to the installation. Okay, that was better. So our electrical is... Whoa. Okay, that was not cool. So... Well... Fine. Okay. What I lost was stuff. Not supplies, but I lost stuff. That was, So, am I gonna have some weird oscillation because of reaction wheels or something? Or do I have to turn off the torque of all the reaction wheels? That was disturbing. I got those turned off. Then this has reaction wheel. Where is it? Toggle torque. All right. Torque. Is there a? There we go. Alright, so while it's still safe, let's save it. So we have a small energy drain right now. So my question is, if I go over here and turn this on... Okay, so it's connected. Cool. Now I can go over here and deploy these drills. They're set up for dirt. I need to aim the camera. There we go, much better. Deploy that. Let's deploy that. Alright. Activate this cooling. And let's start the dirt drill. And I think I saw some positive numbers in there. Dirt 2.6, alright. That. Oh, okay, let's disable that. We're getting dirt. Current mod list. Hang on, I gotta count how many mods you got, Linux. Whoa. So, minus 13. Oh wait, that's not gonna help. So minus 13 from 60, that's what, 57, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53... 50 plus anyways. I don't know why this says no data. I mean, it gave me data yesterday. So we are successfully mining drill. We don't have, our electrical charge says 0. I'm a little nervous about that. Dirt load. Well, you know, dirt is dirt, right? It's filling up fine. Did anything break? Those still on? Okay, those are still working. I have some engines on somewhere. Is it just these guys? No? Oh, it is. Shut down. Oh, let me reset camera. Go. Shut down. I don't want to accidentally press the shift key and launch a little bit of the station here. Alright, all engines are shut down. So I see electrical charge is at 0. So, and it's nighttime, so that's fine. So that means the what do you call them? The fuel cells, the reactor are working just fine. Okay, so let's get the Kerbal back into a safe. I say safe. He was hanging out where in the hab. Normally I would have a PDU here. I'm thinking I don't need anything else. This kind of plugged right in just nicely. Okay, where's the door? There it is. How come the ladder's not down? But the base kind of shimmied a little bit, or the installation, and we lost the top section of that, which had extra flex tubes and other stuff, so I have to explain that. Yeah, the base just shook it itself, and this top part just flew. Right. Alright, so let's do an F5. Now it shows power generation. When it's negative, it's good. So I don't see anything bad here. So probably don't show dirt here yet, right? No. Alright. Because we gotta wait for that to fill up. So yay, it's successful. That was easy because we just tied into a local and we're basically using the logistics module that's in place. That's for the ore. That's for the liquid fuel to be made available. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. That's dirt is down. Alright, that has to be the quickest time I've ever landed and set up a site. But again, I'm leveraging another facility, so. Alright, so what is next then? Resources. Oops, wrong one. Alright. So we have dirt. We have gypsum. We don't have hydrates. So either hydrates or water, because we need water to make supplies. So let's see here. If we go M, so look at the map. Turn that off. And we go here, and then big map, and we change the resource to hydrates. Make sure we're still on the MUN. Good. And again, if anyone knows how to clear this thing, that would be awesome. I mean, I would like to reset it and use it as a waypoint. So, wow. All right, so where are we at right now? We're over here. So, wow, that's actually... we could.
That was totally wicked!
I am Sven with the host. Thank you, Sven, so much for that host. I really do appreciate it. By the way, if you are not following Sven, he is a fellow rocket jockey. What that means is that he belongs to the same Twitch streaming group that I am. Nedzo, how you doing? I almost said your name wrong. Let me give a rocket jockey shout out to I am Sven here. Give you a link and some friendly advice.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a fellow rocket jockey has entered the stream. Please click the supplied link and give them a follow. This is not a command. Just consider it a moral imperative. And know,
How you doing, Sven?
you have made the correct choice.
What am I looking for? Hydrates. Why does this say no data? And I have data right here. Well, it says 5. Sven Raid, hey DJ, how you doing? I'm having a dilemma. I don't know why I can't get data when I'm... Alright, what does this say for hydrates? This says 5%. Alright, so it's above 5%. So can I actually land another rover and tie in here for hydrates? Why not? I mean, I guess if I use the map... See that? I used to really like this tool. Alright, so let's look at the big map. There's a higher concentration of hydrates next to Apollo 11. How do I scroll? I guess I can't scroll the map. Nope. Oh, I know. Well, if we click here. No? Okay. So it's only 5% around there. 931 out of 2602 possible experiments. You got a crew on lathe, and you're about 1/3 of the way through of collecting all the possible. Wow. I think I've only done a flyby on lathe. That's impressive, Sven. That is impressive. I don't know why I don't watch you more often. Kappa. Alright, so using ScanSat, if I want to mark a spot, I can just click here and say I want to land right there. And I see that here, but I can't... Well, I guess if I see it here, I guess I can use that for a target. Sure, why not? Alright, so we're going to go get some hydrates from there. So we're going to set up a hydrates. Yay. Well, thanks, Nezo. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Alright, so let's see here. Let's do an F5. We're going to leave that there. And we have to go back to the Space Center. Re-outfit a rover for hydrates. Because hydrates converts to water. We have the gypsum that converts into fertilizer. And we got some other stuff. We got minerals that converts to chemicals. We don't need that, but we're going to need substrates. We don't have substrates, but I just happen to think hydrates would be important. All right, so let's go in here. And we want to do... We're just going to re-outfit the rover we just landed. I think it is fun to watch you going from biome to biome. Me? Or Sven? Sven was the one, so we're going to change this to hydrates. Right? That's what I'm working on, right? Yeah. Hydrates. Alright. Then we have to go in here and change this to Find hydrates. Ah, that's fine, DJ. I don't know how to find biomes with KerbNet. Oh. Hydrates. Oh. There's the hydrates. There we go. I was getting a little nervous. Alright, and again, this thing should convert find to hydrates, but let's not take that for granted. So what do we got here? Urinite. Hydrates. Cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's make sure we don't have a crew stashed aboard. Cool. Save it. Launch pad. I think you have to, in stock, you just have to keep doing a crew report and see what it reports, and then you'll know what biome you're over. It's a little tedious unless you're using a Kerbal Engineer or ScanSat, I guess. Probably a better way. What do I know? Alright, let's get this rover launched for hydrates. So we have a marker on the MUN, and we'll put another marker so I have something to target. And let's launch. A lot of parts. It's a little loud. Alright, I'm gonna switch my beverage around. Alright. There we go. Rocket, heavy rocket, loud rocket. It's alright. Dirt's set up and is working. Excellent. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Cool. So if we've got dirt, we have gypsum, and then hydrates. I think we can then work on the big spot and the structures on whatever it takes to start converting this stuff, and hopefully start making supplies instead of having to ship it out each time. Doom, doom, doom. Alright, looking good. Looking real good. Again, Sven, thanks a lot for that host. I really do appreciate it. That was loud. Kind of scared me. There's about a third of my rocket. So Hydrates is not quite equatorial. It's off the beaten path a little bit, so I have a slight inclination. Nothing like the ore drills, but still. Alright. There we are, in orbit around Kerbal. Yay. Let's go ahead and set that as a target. Okay, so we have an 860 burn and we have 696 left in our main stage. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, let's move this behemoth around to the maneuver node. And we'll do a burn. It's going to be about a 40-second burn. Oh, it's a couple of Russian aircraft, or spacecraft right there. Huh, we didn't have a very circular orbit here. Well, at least we're above the atmosphere, though. $83 by 76. Not very circular. Way to go, MacJeb. Well, starting tomorrow, so I decided for momentum reasons, in order to understand MKS and the complications of that mod, I spent the entire week playing KSP. Now, starting tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to start doing my. I'll continue on my Nuka world with Fallout 4, or I might just alternate a day here, KSP there. I am currently. Even though I'm uploading my videos to YouTube, I'm not publishing them because just a couple days ago, I departed on amicable terms from my MCN. So I get all the money instead of him getting a chunk. But for some reason, I cannot link my YouTube channel to my AdSense account. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people that problem too. So, all right, let's get this mid-course set up. And I'm hoping that can be rectified soon, because I'd like to put those videos out there. Okay, cool. So it's there. We can use that as a sweet. All right. Alright, all that debris got cleaned up good. Oh, alright. Forget my staging is not. There we go. Pardon me. Alright. And hey there, Impulse Gamer, how you doing? Let's do a save there. Alright, then let's get this orbit set up around the MUN. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect orbit. And it's also been about 4 or 5 days since I changed some settings on my stream. I didn't know if it was going to be hugely detrimental, but I changed my bitrate. I actually dialed it down, so hopefully people on mobile devices and people overseas or not in the US, or even people with bad internet connections, won't have so much buffering. And then also, Twitch was complaining about my keyframe, and I never knew I had a keyframe. So I had to research that, and I changed that, and hopefully things are still okie dokie. Alright. Very cool. It's the surface of the MUN. I'm doing good, Impulse. Thank you so much for asking. I really do appreciate that. Alright, so let's grab this orbit around the MUN. Yeah, it's if you have OBS and you go to settings and then you go to stream, no, I'm sorry, output, under advanced, it's called the keyframe interval. Mine was set to 0, which was auto. But evidently there was a change that Twitch made a while back. And alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna make this, and then this. Oh, I know. And to make this even better, I'm going to use landing guidance so I can say pick target on map, because even though I see this, I don't see it when I'm trying to maneuver. We're going to put another marker there. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's go ahead and execute that burn. And let's see if we can't replicate the landing we did last time. Oh, no. Not what I want to do. So this is going to be one of our first deorbit, slowing down, burn, retro thingies. I'm going to get my landing stabilizers down. I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Cool. Alright. See how this goes. Okay, we're gonna make another one and get closer to it. I just want to do little steps, little baby steps here. Alright, let's do a save. There it goes. And we'll do another one right here. Get that over the red one. Well, over both of them. Let's start to slow down. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Try that one more time. So this has got a above 15% hydrates concentration. There's places on the MUN where it's a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna put it here. Hopefully. All right. That's where we're going. Right over there. All right, cool. Little tiny burn. Alright, let's get that all saved up. Let's get I think we're gonna actually put on the brakes for the most part. Right here. But do a little radial out. On the brakes again. Radial out. Then let's shift right about there. Alright. It's gonna cost 301. We still have 1,000. Ooh, looks a little bumpy over there. So by doing a radial out, it's going to put us at a little bit higher altitude. So that way when I kill our velocity, we can just drop down and try to make some corrections on the way down. That's what I'm thinking. See what happens though. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, that's where we're going. Oh. I have no idea what the terrain is like. Alright, so good. So we're going to do that one more time. We're going to put on the brakes again. And just radial out to kind of raise. And that will be the last time we do that. And then we're going to start actually landing here. Hopefully. So according to this, we have well, we're currently over an 18.92% of hydrates. Cool. $14,000 up. Let's see, this should slows down quite a bit. It's nice. Okay, let's kill that. Wait, retro again. And oh, that was way too far. That's okay. Good thing we're in a rover. All right, so let's go ahead and turn off some of this noise. Let's do an F5. Get to the rover. Change where we're controlling from. Get that on a retro. Stage the engines. And did we lose our target? We did. That's okay. We'll get it back. Landing, pick, target. We're gonna be way off, but we're gonna drive over there. Unless wherever we land is high in concentration. All right. All right. So, do I have any debris? I do. I have a little bit of debris above me. Horizontal speed is still 26. So I want to pretty much kill my horizontal speed because that's really helped me. Okay, that's gonna fly by us. So if I use RCS, let's see, can I... So if I go that way, that decreases my horizontal speed too. Alright. That way we can just drop and just worry about one thing. Of course, that does it much faster. And what I'm looking at is on Kerbal Engineering, we have our horizontal speed right here. Now, it looks like we're going to land in a crater, so I want to do a little bit Yeah, I don't want to... Driving out of a crater doesn't sound fun. Alright, so we're 2,000 up. Stop messing around here. God, so many explosions. It's scary. Alright. We're gonna have 5 right here, so we're 1,000 meters above. We have... kill... Oops, wrong way. Okay, why is my horizontal speed not... Looks like we're gonna have to slightly... Alright, well, we got a little bit of a horizontal speed going on here. Alright, we're down. Ish. So we're gonna have to drive out of here. Even though it says our hydrates are... Well, maybe we can drive down here and be in a flattish area. Or over there. Let's go... God, it's so hard to tell. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see if we can't use RCS here to halt our movement. Let's do a save. Get the landing gear down, turn on the brakes. Alright, cool. So I have a slope of 5 degrees. I think we can do a little bit better. It looks like it should be flatter down there. And I just want to keep my eye on the hydrates that it doesn't go too much down. So we want to say control from here. Turn off the brakes. Back up. Alright, so we're gonna... Little bump on the debris there. So, sloping down. Maybe instead of going up. I don't know. It always looks flatter until you get there. I don't know, over here or over there. And the reason why I want it flattish is that when I start landing structures, being that they're on little tiny legs, I don't have a disaster amongst my lack of skills. So fairly flat, but still, it doesn't look flat. Alright, here comes a little bit of a hill. I'm thinking over here, in this area somewhere. Let's make a nice gentle turn because we are a little top heavy. This says we have a slope of 1, but still, it looks so... Whoa, 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 whoa. Pay attention to what we're doing. Thinking right in this area somewhere. Right over this little bump. And I think... Yep, this looks good. This looks real good. So let's put on the brakes. Alright. Well, I put on the brakes and we went from... Well, 3% is fine. Let's go back up, though. Alright, so closer to that rock, we're flatter. Alright, that looks good. Nice! Very cool. Alright, so now we have a high concentration of hydrates. Where's our initial target at? I don't see it. Is it still... Alright, we're off a little bit. Tasso, how you doing? Let's turn that off. Once again, let's go ahead and deploy. 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 And then we can put the gear up. And let's rename this to MUN Rover Hydrates. Cool. Alright, so if we bring out logistics, I'm good, thank you for asking. Let me finish something. After that, I need your guidance. Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna give you bad advice. Bring out logistics. That way we can actually push this stuff. Logistics won't have the power. We have the power. Okay. Bring out logistics and stuff to change over the drills. Sounds like a plan. Bum, 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 bum. It's not dating advice, is it? Plus, there's other more smarter people. More smarter? Much smarter. Very smart. There's more intelligent people in the chat than me. I'm sure they'll chime in. Alright, so can I take a pre-designed logistics? Do I have one? I do. Alright. So let's open up the MUN Mineral Logistics. MUN. What am I looking for? Death Prophet! How the heck are you, man? Look at that donut. Nice donut you have there. Oh, man. I am now in the mood for a donut. Thank you, Death Prophet. MUN Rover Minerals. MUN Rover... Gypsum... Actually, dirt we just did, so... No, that's not what I want. MUN Rover... Oh, I don't want Rover. What does that look... MUN Minerals Logistics. MUN Mineral... Logistics. Alright. Alright, so let's delete our fairing. Let's see what we got going on here. Right, so we don't need this, because that rover supply... Okay, so this has got material kits and special parts, because we have to convert the drills. We have emergency habitation. Pardon me. We have... Alright, so the engineer... We have taken engineer, so we're going to call this MUN Hydrates. Save that. Okay, so is there anything else we need to attach? We just have to take... I don't think I have an engineer, do I? Bill, you're not going. Stop volunteering. There's our pilot. I don't have an engineer. So again, when this lands, it'll give... The rover will connect it, so we'll have one structure. The engineer, when we get him, will convert the drill from dirt to hydrates. Well, DJ, you're not in this, but since you volunteered, I have to go create one. So let me put this back together. I don't mean in real life, I mean in the game. Am I the only one that ever has a problem trying to re-grab? Am I in the middle? Oh, because I'm here. That's fine. We put that back. Let's save this. Let's go out and create us an engineer. Because I don't know, under the new professions, what can replace or work as a technician. I've tried, or an engineer. I've tried a technician. I'm afraid of taking anyone else. Let's see if we can hire an engineer. Technician, scientist, mechanic. I don't see any engineers, so we're going to have to create one. I know you're DJ in real... Oh, you're a DJ. Alright. Okay. There you go. You're male and engineer. You're somewhat courageous. Alright. Then we say create Kerbal. Alright, let's go back. Do 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 do. All right. So we should have a pilot, yay! And now we have. There's DJ. And let's make sure that we have parts or stuff. Cool. All right, that works. They have the stuff to convert it. They have some temporary supplies until we get a habitation out there. And then I'll have to land a PDU, take the engineer out of that and put in the PDU. Yeah. Am I missing anything? So we're going to take one of these flex tubes off, connect to the rover so we can connect to this. Okay, where's the front door? That's the front door. So let's we will connect here, so we leave the front door out. We'll take that off. Okay, that'll work. Alright, cool. You know what? I might as well just do this. Not that. 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 Oops. Alright, cool. There is a TV program on TV. Some weirdos are discussing space mining. The moderator asked an interesting question. Okay, oops, sorry. My bad. Alright, so once again, we got our crew. Our crew looks good. Let's build the fairing. Let's make sure. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, over budget, like it. Alright, so let's save it again. I don't believe that the Eagle module that landed on the moon was capable to take off from the MUN, and those weirdos, actually professors, couldn't answer. You mean the Eagle as in the Apollo 11? So the LEM, actually they call it the lunar module. So the lunar excursion module, the LEM, was two different sections. It had a descent module and it had an ascent module. So when they landed, they were landing with the fuel only in the descent module. And when they were done, when they launched, they took off with the second part of it, the ascent module. So the descent module is still there. And I think, historically, I think they were down to 3% fuel or something like that. I don't know. So could the descent module take off? No. I mean, there's no way to do it because it doesn't have any sort of just for lack of, it doesn't have a cockpit. You know, it doesn't have a way of you know, being controlled. And there's not enough fuel. Could it be removed from the moon? Sure, you got enough money and a crane system. Why not? I think we're ready. So, was it biased news? Well, these professors, what are they, professors of like rubber bands or something? I'm not to belittle their expertise, but if you, I mean, I modeled my LEM after theirs, and like I said, it's 2 separate vehicles. If we Apollo LEM lunar module. So right here, this picture right here, this whole thing landed. But when it goes to take off to rendezvous with the command service module, this golden part, the foily part, stayed. So the fuel and everything for this, so it's a lighter craft, they didn't need as much fuel. So this ascent module versus descent module, this is the only thing. So this is still down there, and it doesn't have any sort. See, it's lacking the area to pilot it from. So I don't know if they. So here it is, right? So here's the ascent module, and here's a little rocket. This is where it was connected to the descent module, right? See if I can zoom in. Whoa. Yeah. So this is the top part. This is the bottom part. This is where it was connected to the ascent stage, and these are the RCS, reaction control systems. Okay, I don't want to zoom in anymore. I'd like to go back, please. I wonder if they give a better... Yeah, here. Look. See? 2 separate vehicles. How do I... Oh. This is descent stage. Ascent stage. Fuel tank. Descent engine. So this was a more powerful craft because it had more weight. This wasn't as powerful. And see, this is where their home was. This was just resources and stuff. Plus it had the lunar... Well, it had... This actually had a lot of space in it. It wasn't until later Apollos that they started utilizing all these empty spaces in here. Anyways. Hope that helps. I'm not an expert. I may be wrong. I'm not. And then when they docked, when they rendezvoused with the ascent module, with the command service module, once they got everything they needed, all the rocks and all their experiments, they actually detached from the ascent module and just returned with the command service module. And once they got at a certain altitude, they detached from the command service module and they just had the little Hershey Kiss shape looking thing. Because they were capable to look... Wait a minute. Believe me, you did more than those weirdos. Weirdos. We're all weirdos. Because they were capable to look at the internet and learn the proper... Oh, alright, that's fine. They were just speculating. Professors, you know, professors of what? Alright, so let's get these fine individuals out of here. Oh. If it has 3% fuel and is completely empty, the fuel may not have spoiled. There's a chance it's not... I don't remember. I think... I'm sure it's going to be recorded somewhere, but I was just recently watching From the Earth to the Moon, and they were under 5% of fuel reserves, and once that hit 0, they would have to hit abort, and, you know, they'd probably drop the extra weight, and they never had to, but, you know, it was built into the thing to where if the landing wasn't going as planned, they aborted, and I'm pretty sure they would detach the descent stage and just use the ascent stage. When I say it's spoiled, I guess escaping is a better description. I don't know. I mean, don't forget the fuel. I don't think is really fuel like you put in a car. I think it's actually chemicals that they it's hyperglycic or hyper something, not glycemic, hyperglolic, because it's just a couple of different chemicals that mix and then it causes a chain reaction. So could it seep into the moon? Sure, I don't know. Who knows how many years of you know, man-made stuff. I mean, they did a study, right? So Apollo 12 went to pick up a part of the Surveyor 3 to test how hyperglolic, thank you, Raptor. I was close. Hyperglycemic, I'm an idiot. They took the camera that the Surveyor 3 had that took pictures, and to study it to see what long-term space exposure would do to man-made things. So I don't know what it was, but it had to be cool. Oh, I saw a bounce in there. That's not good. Something is not strutted. Stop bouncing. And can I do this without causing a problem? I don't think I can. Alright, I won't do it. Alright. Let's turn on the fuel cell. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't spoil, although it would have oxygen. It needs, it needs some sort of an atmosphere to, go bad. Good point, Lord. I mean, unlike in Kerbal, how you can start and stop an engine, our rockets, I mean, the rockets that you watch SpaceX and you launch, to the best of my knowledge, 99.9% of those engines, they burn, they're done. You can't stop and start. Except what was unique was the LEM could. Or the lunar module, sorry. Something I learned when I was doing this historical and I was looking up some stuff about fuel cells. I wanted to know who made the fuel cell, and it was, of course, another company. It wasn't NASA. The one thing that I thought was very, very interesting about the fuel, because we use fuel cells in the game, right? So for those who don't know, this is a fuel cell. It takes the liquid fuel and converts it to energy. The Apollos had a fuel cell also, which did something very similar, but it had a byproduct, and the byproduct was actually potable water. So the fuel cell in the lunar module actually made drinking water and water they could use for doing other things. Just saw the SpaceX landing yesterday, and yes, it was yes, they did start their engines multiple times. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's Real Fuels allows you to do that? Oh, Real Fuels. But typically, if you watch any other launch, it's just that's something new that SpaceX is doing. But all the other, like your shuttles, your Soyuz, stuff like that. So, but if they launch, if the Soyuz docks with the ISS and then comes back home, are they using the main engine or are they using something anyway? So again, I'm not an expert. I will be the first one to admit. So I want to flip this around because I want to get rid of this nose cone. I don't need it. I don't need the nose cone. Can I have the docking port though? I did not get the docking port. Alright, so decouple. So we get rid of our nose cone. So we'll flip back around. So we have 195 left over. We're going to use it. We are going to use that 195. The Ullage, aren't those engines that actually pump? They draw the fuel, because there's Ullage engines on the Apollo, if I'm not mistaken, and they're little tiny engines, but their main purpose was to make sure the fuel is always on the bottom end of the craft, so it has little pumps so it draws the fuel. If I'm not mistaken. So, in weightlessness, fuels don't... Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, I was talking about that. Yeah, cool. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We want to go to the MUN. Alright, do that. Dope. Look at that, we're talking rocket stuff. So if SpaceX can reignite, they're using what, liquid hydrogen? What is it that when the space shuttle and Soyuz's launch, is it a different fuel or similar in composition? All right. Lined up for our burn. We're gonna have to do a stage because we need 856. So we're gonna borrow a little bit from the next stage, which is good because we want that stage to ease our landing. So again, never claimed to be a rocket guy. Everything I've learned is from KSP and listening to people that know what they're talking about. I just enjoy playing KSP because it is fun. Oh, stage. That was our debris. That was our nose cone, I think. Hey, that's where we're going. Not there. There. CW88 with the follow. Hey CW, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. To be completely honest with you, GJ, the only thing I researched was I just looked at pictures because I wanted to make sure my Apollo and my LEM looked the part, and based upon Kerbal engineering, I wanted to make sure it would land correctly. But I would always wonder, hey, did they really use RCS? Did they really use, you know, fuel cells? And that's, I guess, research. That was me wondering. And I watch your stream because it's teaching, and I have tons of fun. Thanks, Tasso. I appreciate that very much. Well, I tell you, a lot of the people that come to the stream are a lot more knowledgeable when it comes to KSP and rockets than me. I play the game because it's fun. I make a ton of mistakes. Yesterday, I botched 9 landings in a row. As far as I know, the SRBs can't be turned off, right? SRBs, very true. Liquid fuel engines can be, but depends upon the design. Ah, yes. All right. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, if we go back 20 years ago, you couldn't. Always do that wrong. All right, so we want to land this there. Let's get a periapsy of, I don't know. Oh, 30. No, let's go to about 40. There, that's good. Legos in space is... That's right, Legos. Where's the command? Don't I have that? No, maybe it's S.
Legos.
There we go. Space. Yeah, thanks, DJ, for reminding me about that command. Because it is. You snap things together, they make the click, 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 click. It's Legos. Alright, so for those that just might be tuning in and wondering what's going on, I'm attempting to build a self-sustaining base on the MUN. Plenty of people have done it. Nothing new. And by self-sustaining, I mean I want the base to be able to supply its own resources so it can produce the end result, and nothing ever has to come from Kerbal except for Kerbals. The space shuttle uses hydrazine. The SpaceX rocket, this one, uses RP1 kerosene. Oh. Okay. Okay. I was just educated. Well, thank you very much for that, Super Brute. Alright, so let's get our orbit around the MUN. That green X is where we're going to go. We don't need that anymore. By the way, if anyone uses ScanSat, do you know how to remove the X once you set it? It's not critical, but... X marks a spot, but means I have a rover there. I don't need the X anymore. Just curious. So anyways, what we're landing is a logistics module, which is part of the MKS. It's part of the MKS mod, which allows you to do the colonization. Not only colonization, but you can have habitation so you can grow your own groceries and stuff like that. All right, let me figure that out. So if we go back to the map, Super Brute, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with me on a Sunday here. I really do appreciate it. If I go back here, if I go to the big map, there it is. And if I click on it, nothing happens. If I right mouse click, I get this. Is it here? Now see, I can move it. Set a landing target, so I can reset it. Right mouse click. This toggles anomalies. I don't know how to make that X go away once I put it. Alright, let me close that. Oh, actually, I want this though. Alright, so let's get this. F5, we'll do a save. Alright, and we are over there. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to use that's my target. So we're going to come over here and we'll do a deceleration, and then we're going to line up by doing an inclination change. Now don't forget, the moon is going this way, and we're going this way. So since the moon's going this way, when we go around to do this burn, our target's going to move towards us. 8 spaces. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it very much. So as what I'm doing is I'm going to do a series of maneuver nodes, and I'm going to set this to hydrate. I don't need to, but that's what we're going for. So maneuver nodes are part of the stock game, by the way. This is not, that's not, that's not. I do have some mods installed. Just had to pop my ears. So hopefully, as long as I can land this, I think we should be able to get the hydrate up and running, and then we just have to drop a PDU, because I don't know if the little reactor can keep power to the habitation. Now we need a PDU, and then we need to have Oh, we don't. Okay, I went ooh because we just did the site and we didn't drop any habitation, but they're using the habitation that's already there. PDU, habitation. Habitation usually comes with supplies, so. Hey, there's planet. There's home, right there. Where's our target? Way over there. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and set up another burn right about here. Put on the brakes a lot more. That looks pretty lined up there, so we'll do that. So all I'm doing is I'm building this drill site to get the base ore, and then once I have all the base ores, when I say base, not as in for the base, but the bottom line ores, the unprocessed, the raw ore, then we're going to start shipping them or distributing them to a facility that will take all these raw elements and refine them into other elements, and then even those elements will be refined for other elements. And then we should be getting pretty close to self-sustaining. Alright. Alright, let's do that. So how much do we have? 334 in this stage. So let's do another burn to slow down. But I want to land on top of the target-ish. That's going to cost 252 out of the 334. So that'll be fine. Then we can get rid of that stage. Then we do have another... Hello. We have another stage too. I think it's a poodle. We have a poodle. Yeah, we have a poodle in there. So we're 22,000 meters up. So again, we're slowing down. Alright, let's do a save. And then let's get rid of that. Now we have a poodle. Now we can probably try to pinpoint this a little bit better. Let's do that. Now the poodle's not as strong as the skipper. And that's okay. Okay, that's our target right there. Look at that, we're bouncing our signal off of a ground station. All right, let's say retrograde, and let's burn until it looks like we're about over the target. We're 13,000 up. Horizontal speed. I want to kill the horizontal speed. Not quite over the target though. So let's get a little closer. So that puts us over the target. So let's kill our horizontal speed. Explosions. Alright. Now, see what I can do here. See how badly I can mess this up. Alright, so let's go this way. And we're gonna tip this way. And I want that green thing on the purple thing. We're gonna lead the target just a little bit. Alright. So we're 6,000 up. Our next stage only has 1,000. I want to use this as much as possible. Let's get down to about 4. Alright. And let's see, do I have enough time to try to correct this? Just want to get my horizontal speed down to almost nothing. Okay, and then let's see here. So if we go this way, okay. Get my horizontal speed, I want almost 0 here. Alright, so we're at 1,500. I think we're going to make just a little bit more correction to get us closer to the target. Okay, let's kill that horizontal speed. Now this is not efficient at all, so... Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we'll do an F5 here. I want to extend. Alright. Change this to surface. And... so what I'm going to do is with this very minimal fuel here, want to use RCS to get us over to the target. So according to this, we have about 9 or 10 minutes to hover like this. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. Gonna thank God you're able to understand you. Gamer Circle, don't stop streaming ever, please. Well, I do what I can when I can, and I do appreciate the feedback. All right. So let's start descending at the same time. Don't need this. Not a... Jeez Louise, would you guys just explode already? So again, we want to attach this to the rover. We want to make sure we get lined up with that correctly. Still have plenty of fuel. Normally you need 600 to land, and since we're hovering here with 800, as long as I don't botch anything, we should be just fine. If you want to keep streaming, you may consider... Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I don't try to guilt anyone into that, but you can scroll down below, and there is a tip button if you want to do a one-time, you know, hey, thanks a lot for the help, or there's the monthly. DJ's one of my supporters. Thanks, DJ. But you don't have to. It helps. Yeah, I can't see because I have too much stuff on. Alright, so that's the back end of the rover. That's where we want to connect this, like that. And let's, still using RCS, find the right button. Hey, Toss, don't worry about it. It's okay. Hey, Doctor, how you doing? Doctor 382. Just in case there was an actual, another doctor, not an actual. Not that you're, I'm not, never mind, I'm going to shut it before I... Alright, so let's go ahead and get to about 20 meters. Plenty of fuel to do this. No rush. That's close enough. And then what we want to do is... Nope, not that way. We want to go this way. Using RCS. And then I think that's going to be too close. I don't know. Get out of the way. That'll be fine. Park this right here. Turn that off. Make sure SAS is on. Make sure both those tools are off. Turn off RCS. We'll do an F5. Okay, now we need to get... Hey, DJ! You went up a level. Congratulations. Get our engineer out, and he should have a tool. He does. Very cool. Alright. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's go back to this. Let's turn these engines... Okay. Turn these off. Retract them. I just left DJ out there all exposed. Dude. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open his inventory. We're going to equip the tool. We're going to grab this, put it in his inventory. And he's very excited to be on the surface of the MUN. Then we're going to take it out of his inventory. We're going to put it there. Yay. Nice job, DJ. Alright, let's link that. Don't need that open anymore. That. Alright. Now we have one structure. You can now put your tool away. You don't need it anymore. Let's turn your RCS back on. Let's put you back in your little home. Temporary home. And the reason why I put the engines are actually off the side, so that's fine. All right, so no, wait, I'm sorry, DJ, you're not done. You have to stay out and do something. My bad. You're just practicing your EVA pursuit. I actually might be able to do it from there. So now what we need to do is convert these drills to do hydrate. So we want to say not minerals, not substrate, not that, not water. We want to do hydrate. So we do that. So as what it did is it took parts from these storage containers that we just dropped out, because the drills are kind of generic. They're just drills to do dirt, but they have the capability to be re-engineered, hence your engineer, to whatever you're trying to dig up. And we're going to do it on this side too. We want to say hydrates, and then we're going to do there's too much in the way. There we go. That one's hydrates. I'm going to do hydrates here as well. And then come down here and do hydrates here. Cool. And then we'll complete this one as well. Hopefully I have enough parts. S2. Alright, so now you can board. We're going to turn on our cooling system. We're going to turn on the reactor. Wow, it jumped up fast. And then now we can deploy our drills. We'll deploy our logistics module. We want to make sure this is locked. Deploy the other drill. Deploy their temporary habitation. Oops. In fact, let's just turn the lights on. There we go. Now, let's start the drill. Start that one. 0 efficiency. Why? I have to warm up. Hydrates. We're at 18.95%. 0 efficiency. How come? Start the... Now let's make sure we have enough power for all this. So our generator is currently... Oh! I have to... we'll do a save. I have to... Whenever you land this and engage all this, you have to switch away. I don't know if it's just I'm doing something wrong. Could you create a mission to destroy a ship by re-entering the Earth's atmosphere? Could I create a mission? Your hydrate is locked? Well, it's locked on the storage container. But it's... Oh, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Good eye, CW. Still have 0 efficiency. Why? Let me switch away and come back and see what happens. Let me go to another structure. Like, we'll go over here. Appreciate it, CW. I have found that when you... Now let's see if we have any sort of problem here, because this base actually shook itself apart and we lost a section. It wasn't too critical, so... Okay, we're good. And they're very happy. Okay, so let's go back to the hydrates, which is right here. Okay. Okay, now we have... So, that's what it is. I was a little worried. And we are now mining hydrates. And this is the logistics. Alright, so now how are we doing on power? The little tiny generator, or reactor, is powering our cooling to keep the drills cool. Our habitation. And it's keeping the lights on. Now, see, they have 166 days of supplies. The only thing I really have to do to keep them happy here is we have to fly out a habitation unit, which is basically a hitchhiker and a cupola. But I think, for the most part, Hydrates is up and running. We want to say MUN Hydrates. Alright, cool. Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't think I am. Not at all. So, and then we can connect the habitation right here. That'll be good. That was actually pretty good. We have extra parts left over too. See, it takes material kits and special parts to do all the converting of the drill. And these weigh a lot, and they're very expensive too. So they're going to grow their own food. They won't, but the goal is, according to the resource chart here, to make supplies, you need fertilizer, you need water, and dirt, I believe. So we have gypsum being dug up. We're just now doing hydrates, and we have dirt being dug up. So I have to, but I'm not going to stop here because I still have to dig up, substrates is also needed too. So the next drill we're going to set up and deploy will be substrates, which evidently makes supplies somehow. So there's the agricultural structures that you can outfit and say, you know, I want to use this and I want this to convert this to this, which will be, hey, take fertilizer. Well, first of all, we have to convert gypsum to fertilizer. Then we have to convert the hydrates to water. And then once we have that, then we can have the other one that'll take the fertilizer, the water, and the dirt and make supplies. Now, once we have supplies, then is what we can do is land a supply little pod that will have another inflatable like this, and it will have supplies on it, so they'll be able to get supplies when they need it. Do we have a chance to make your own rockets with Raspberry Pi? Oh, you mean a real rocket using a Raspberry as the CPU? I don't see why not. You can probably do a Google search and find rocket clubs that have done that or are doing it. Alright, so anyways, that is going to be the stream for today. And again, I want to thank everyone that came out. I thank the new follows and the support. I really do appreciate it. Starting Monday, we're going to integrate another game. We're going to every other day or every third day. So there's going to be KSP, but what I want to do is I want to go a full week of KSP. Actually, I did 7 days, so a full week, not just 5 days. Because I needed to understand the new MKS changes. Because I've done MKS in the past, but you didn't have to reconfigure the drills. But it seems to be better because the warehousing feature works a lot better than it used to be. And what I mean by that is when the only time the drill would actually dig is if you're actually actively at the site, and then you'd have to accelerate time for it to push and push. And now it doesn't seem to that way because see, we're pushing gypsum and oxidizer, all sorts of stuff is being fabricated whether we're here or not. So that's so cool. Do you ever suffer from clipping through the ground? Lord, not yet. Doesn't mean that it doesn't still happen. The only thing I've suffered recently is when I was, well, let me find it here. At this base right here, I don't want to set it as a target. This ore is also the dirt, and I landed a rover, and since this processing installation had everything I needed to do distribution of the dirt, I said cool. And when I was switching between craft, all of a sudden this base started to shimmer, it started to oscillate, and there was actually a supply crate on top of this, and it went flying, but everything else stayed intact. See, that's still running, so everything still works. That was about the only catastrophic thing I've had. Before 1.2, I didn't have a lot of clipping, but I had a lot of things to where the physics, the structures would slide. So if you're on a steep incline, I had a base, I actually had a launch pad on the North Pole, and about every so often, once I would re-enter the physics, it would start creeping towards a ledge. So I'd have to use, I got tired of disconnecting and removing everything, so I started using Vessel Mover to move it back. My EPL base keep starting half submerged. Oh, interesting. Huh. The only advice I can say on that, Lord Enter, is if you do a lot of clipping, you know, offsetting parts inside parts, that sometimes can wreak havoc. Now, of course, I'm doing some, but I always try to land on the flattest possible surface I can. That way, I don't have any sort of collisions with anything. And maybe, are you using the, what is it called? The, there's a mod that so I have SVE. There's also SVT, so stock visual textures, which makes the ground different. Oh, it was clipped. See if you can't make the same thing, replace it, and see if you have problems with the non-clip version of it. Just at all. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Let me go see if there's a fellow rocket jockey out there that you guys wouldn't mind watching, doing some more rocketry, or even non-rocketry. So let me go... oh, there's a couple out there. Anytime, Lord Enter. That's what KSP streamers should be doing. And that's what we do for the most part. Thanks, Death Prophet. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've got a couple rocket jockeys out there doing some rocket stuff. Rocket PC Gaming is doing his internal project. Looks like he's doing a helicopter right now. So let's do this. Guys, do me a favor. Let's do a friendly gamer circle visit. I did not spell visit in the English language. Oops. And that's not what I wanted to do either. I forgot how to copy and paste. Alright, let's copy and then paste that. So click on the link there for me. Do me a favor. Go give Rocket PC Gaming a follow if you're not a follow. Very knowledgeable guy, very nice guy. He has this whole internal project like I do he's got a whole different solar system. So head over there. I'm going to head over there in a sec. I do again appreciate everyone that came out today. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, or if you're on the other side of the world, I hope your week is starting off real good. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.